You don't need music to start creating content online, but if you do want to use music in your videos, then you have to make sure it's royalty-free music. There are several paid music services and lots of free options online, including the very own YouTube free audio library. However, if you want more flexibility, options, and to raise the production value and quality of your videos, then you probably need a royalty-free music subscription service. Hi, my name is Jorge. Welcome. On this channel, we merge creativity and productivity to try to live a more fulfilling life. I've been using subscription-based music platforms for well over a year now. The two platforms that we're going to be talking about today are Artlist and Epidemic Sound. There's others out there, but I don't have experience using any of those. These are a great way to raise the production value and the overall quality of your videos. However, there's a lot of variables that we have to consider before we invest in one of these services. So today we'll talk about these things and we'll talk about my experiences while using these services as well. Let's get started. Royalty-free music is music that you can use without having to pay royalties per view and is typically clear for online use. This music can be free, or it can be paid once in case of a single track, or on a recurring basis if you subscribe to a royalty-free music service. Whether you choose a free or a paid service, royalty-free music means you don't have to worry about paying royalties, which means you can focus on the licensing part and getting music that is cleared for content creation. Once you get the licensing to the music by either downloading free music from the YouTube audio library or joining a subscription-based platform, then that will help avoid any sort of copyright strikes or violations in your content. And this is very important. At the very beginning of your journey, you should focus on content creation, not so much on the tech, the lights, the cameras, what they're using. And to prove that, the first 10 videos on this channel were shot with my iPhone 8 Plus. I made a video about that and you can watch it right here. However, if you're using music in your videos, you do have to pay attention to what type of music you're using and that the music is clear for content creation and that is royalty free as well. Imagine working hard to start and grow a YouTube channel and then later down the road, you get a bunch of claims and strikes because you used music that it was not clear for content creation, it was not royalty free, and it was copyrighted music. And now you are endangering your channel, the growth of your channel, and also if you're monetized, you're most likely losing all that revenue as well. So using royalty-free music is very important and you need to plan accordingly and keep this in mind from the very beginning of your journey. Even if you still don't have the budget to get something like one of the services we're going to talk about, you still have to keep this in mind. You still have to use the correct royalty-free, copyright-free music as well. We'll talk about the quality of the music library, and the searching functions later in the video. But for now, let's start with licensing. Both Artlist and Epidemic Sound are subscription-based services and you can sign up either monthly or annually. However, the licensing between these two services varies quite a bit. The Artlist license will include unlimited music with a lifetime use, pre-checked and clear for YouTube. Yes, lifetime use. That is significant. I started this channel with a yearly subscription and my subscription recently expired. However, I can still use all the songs and music that I downloaded during my active license, and that makes it very simple to understand and to use as well. Now, another great option for music services and subscriptions is Epidemic Sound. In some ways, it's very similar. You have unlimited downloads and use, all rights covered, meaning royalty-free, and cleared for online content creation. But unlike Artlist, Epidemic Sound music can only be used when the license is active. As you can see right here, content published during the free trial or active subscription will be safe forever. Publishing after your subscription has ended may lead to copyright claims. With Artlist, you get an actual agreement or document stating that you have the rights to use this track, that you have a valid license, and that can be used to prove that you're actually entitled to use it. With Epidemic Sound, you basically just register your YouTube channel or social media account, and that technically clears the channel and all the content you publish in that channel as well. For some, the licensing features will dictate which service you end up choosing. It is very important. However, it is not the most important thing. Licensing is just one of many variables. Let's talk about the rest. These are some of the other variables: the size of the music library, the quality of the music, and how easy it is to find what you're looking for. Epidemic Sound has a larger library with over 35,000 tracks available, which is really impressive, but not life-changing in my opinion. Artlist has definitely fewer tracks, but that is not necessarily a bad thing. On paper, 35,000 tracks sounds like a lot, but once you narrow things down to your preferred genre, or subgenres, then the music pool narrows down quite a bit. Artlist definitely has fewer tracks, but they do add tracks every single day, and a growing library breathes new life into the platform. I like the search function in both of these. The Epidemic Sound searchability seems fairly common. You can search by genres or even subgenres, and that speeds up things quite a bit. And it can offer a different flavor of a known genre as well. You can also search by mood, but I find this meaningless to be honest. If you don't know what you like and you don't have a specific genre in mind, you will be searching for hours. I do prefer Artlist searchability. Not only you can search by genre, but you can mix it and basically create your own subgenres and narrow things down even more. You can also search by instrument, which at times I find that really valuable and helpful to get a specific vibe and feel for my tracks. I really like this, and more services should have that option as well. Both services have great music and tracks. The quality on both of these is on par. The artists are good, and I don't have much to say on that topic. However, Epidemic Sound offers you the option to download individual stems and choose the tracks that matter to you, or remove unwanted tracks. This is a huge deal. You can basically build the tracks the way you want them, like Lego. And the closest thing that Artlist offers in comparison is no leads track or an instrumental track, and that's it. So if you like control over your music and you want the stems for fine-tuning the songs and building them the way you want to, then now you know. This can be a deciding factor for some of you, so it's very important that we talk about the cost of these services. So the Artlist license costs $16 a month, or $199 a year. And that is only for a music license, no sound effects included. There's a music license and a sound effect license combined, but it costs a lot more. The Epidemic Sound license costs $15 a month only if you're doing it month to month, or $144 a year. However, that does include a sound effect library as well, in this case over 90,000 sound effects. Do you personally need any sound effects? Does that add any value to what you're trying to create? Just food for thought. So we already talked about the cost of the memberships, in this case the price, how much you're paying monthly or yearly for the subscription. However, now we have to talk about the value. The value is all the variables combined in one. The size of the music library, the quality of the music, the searchability, and the cost of the license all combined in one. Value is the big picture here. So it may sound like Artlist is too expensive since the license costs more and has no sound effects included. However, that lifetime entitlement is huge. That means you could sign up for a year and in that year download enough content that you could use for a second year after your membership expires, with no additional cost. However, you do have a small library compared to Epidemic Sound, you don't have access to new songs, and you don't have sound effects as well. The Epidemic Sound library is massive. This could be a big deal for people that really want variety, options, and the ability to customize your own tracks by downloading the specific stems that you want, or remixing your own songs as well. But the licensing is restricted, only available when your membership is active. Meaning, for as long as you make videos, you need to keep paying to use. So now that you have all the variables that you need, you can choose what's best for you. You can form your own opinion, you can solve your own equation. But the more videos I make, the more I realize that having lots of options and variety is really important. The time that I spend searching for songs is really important. Having the option of using sound effects to improve your video quality is also important as well. So keep that in mind and plan accordingly for that. So those are some of my thoughts and experiences about royalty-free music services, more specifically Artlist and Epidemic Sound. As always, I am curious to know, what do you think? Do you use any of these services? Do you have any other preferences that you want to suggest? Share your thoughts in a comment down below. But that is it for today's video. If you found this video helpful or valuable, please like and subscribe, follow me on Instagram, and join my free newsletter as well. Thank you very much for watching, for giving me your time and your energy, and good luck with your creative process.